But at the very moment he was about to commit the sin, she looked at him with eyes full of tears and whispered a single sentence: "O servant of Allah, fear Allah, and do not break the seal except by right." The words struck his heart like a bolt of lightning, shattering his arrogance. Despite his overwhelming desire and the money he had already surrendered, he stood up and walked away, leaving the gold in her hands purely out of awe for his creator. "O Allah," he cried out in the darkness, "if I left that sin only for your sake, then move this rock further for us." Again, the mountain groaned, and the boulder shifted, widening the crack of light. Yet they remained trapped in their stone prison. Finally, the third man spoke, his voice filled with the weight of responsibility. He told of a worker he had once hired to till his land. When the work was finished, a dispute arose over the wages, and the worker left in anger without taking his pay. Instead of absorbing that wealth, the employer invested it. He bought a single goat, which birthed another, and over the years he managed that small wage as if it were his own life's work. The single goat became a flock, the flock became herds of cattle and camels that filled the valley. Years later, the worker returned, now an old man dressed in rags, asking for his long-forgotten pay. The employer pointed to the horizon and said, "All that you see, the cattle, the sheep, and the servants who tend them, is yours." The worker thought it was a cruel joke, but the employer insisted, handing over every single animal and profit without keeping a single coin for his labor. "O Allah," the third man prayed, "if I acted with such honesty only for your sake, then open the path for us." As the final words left his lips, a thunderous crack echoed through the mountainside. The great boulder rolled aside completely, as if pushed by the breath of the wind. The three men stepped out into the crisp post-storm air, the morning sunlight blinding and beautiful. They realized then that while the world may never have seen those hidden acts of sacrifice and restraint, the one who moves the mountains had seen them all. They walked down the mountain not just as survivors, but as men who had witnessed the miraculous power of a single sincere deed.